I'm more interested in getting Kennedy in there. So
Well, he's not going to be president.
No, but he's teamed up with him. He's going to release the files to him.
Yeah, that's...
Kennedy's going to go after the food industry. They're going to take away all the shit that they have in the food. Your cereals is going to be gone, which it sucks for you.
Then I don't want Trump to win.
That's what you're leading your
Don't take my Lucky Charms and my Fruit Loops, dude. That's a staple of my breakfast. I don't give a shit.
Because you know, Fruit Loops they're banned in like Canada.
Shh, go. You're wrong. No, they're what?
They're like banned in Canada, or they don't have the same ingredients.
Yeah, but that's Canada.
But it's like McDonald's. McDonald's in US and McDonald's in Europe is not the same because they can't have the ingredients they have in America.
I don't know, man. I felt just as shitty eating McDonald's in Sweden as I did in America.
I don't know.
I did. I don't think there's a difference there.
Yeah, it is.
Well, then it's shit either way, whatever they do to it.
The ingredients is, there's a lot of difference there.
Yeah, but there's probably just different shit ingredients because I felt the exact same eating it in Sweden. I felt the exact same in Thailand, in Italy, in America, Bahamas. No, but I mean, I've traveled the world. That's the one thing you can be consistent with. You can go in the middle of Bangladesh and McDonald's is going to taste exactly the same as it does in downtown New York.
That's not true.
It is true. All right, but it tastes the same.
Maybe. But it's not the same.
Anyway, you feel like shit no matter what whenever you're eating it. So.
True. I always feel like shit after eating
You feel
McDonald's.
good while you're eating it.
For a while.
That's why when you see kids when they beg you for McDonald's when they're little.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids used to have it, but it was very, like, spread apart. Like, it was more of a treat once in a blue moon to have McDonald's, call it shit in it, right? Like, I put more of it in my body than I let my kids, but you ever seen little kids when you give them McDonald's? They eat it and then they just fucking like shut down.
Yeah.
Their bodies are just trying to deal with all the shit messing with it. It's pretty funny. Well, it's not funny, but it is because they just like shut down. They're just like
all the chemicals.
Comatose, right?
Yeah.
So.
And it keeps you full for like 7 minutes, and then you're hungry again.
And then you feel like crap, yeah.
And you feel like shit. But
it's the wrong kind of calories.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Imagine. Oh, there was that documentary when they lived off it, and he felt like shit after. Super Size Me, right?
Yeah, Super Size Me. I heard that really damaged. This is old. We're talking about old stuff right now, but it really damaged the McDonald's industry, didn't it? McDonald's took a major hit. Major hit after that came out.
Must have.
Yeah, for 30 days, I think he did nothing but eat McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think he gained weight. Fucking blood pressure went up. Hypertension. Like, he went through the mill.
That's what I'm more worried about. Like, the weight will come, but it's not nutrient at all. Like, it doesn't feel any. Now, a triple cheeseburger after I play, like, ice hockey when I went home at like 10:30 p.m. at night after a hockey practice, I snuck by McDonald's and had like 2 triple cheeseburgers. That's one thing. There's a lot of protein in that shit. And I didn't feel that bad after the cheeseburgers, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's earned, right? Like, if you have a very active lifestyle and you're physically crushing it all the time, then you go to McDonald's. It's probably, this is my professional opinion, it's probably not good for you, but your body is probably going to be able to break it down and take what it needs from it a lot better than someone that just has a computer job, sits on the couch all day, eats a bunch of other shit, is not active, and then they're eating McDonald's. I think there's something to be said about that. You know, it's the same with a can of Coke. They say Coke's not good, but if I stuck you in the desert for 3 days and you came back 3 or 4 days and you just fucking dehydrated, and I gave you a 2 liter of ice cold Coke, and you gunned that whole thing, I'm pretty sure your body would pull everything it needs from that and put it where it has to belong.
Dude, the body will probably find protein in that somehow.
I don't know about protein, but it would definitely be like, okay, we're going to pull what we need from this to help this guy recover, man. So it's situational, I guess. Right, it's like people that do it on occasion, and people like that is their diet.
And it tastes so much better when you're eating it as well. Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
I mean, how many vegans do you know that actually have health issues because they don't take in other things? I'm going to stir some shit up saying that, but I know people that
some vegans.
I don't know. I think when you lean hard one way in anything, like you're just a carnivore, you're just a vegan, I think you are missing out.
Omnivore is the new shit. I want to try omnivore.
I think a bit of everything, dude.
Meat and fruit.
Bit of everything.
I think that's a good diet.
Mediterranean diet, I think, is great, and I think paleo, I'll always think that is great. I just do, to be honest. That's my opinion.
Paleo is the one when you eat like they ate like 100
Yeah,
years
whatever.
ago.
You basically don't eat anything that wasn't
Processed.
around 400 years ago, 500 years ago, so.
That must be good.
The Mediterranean diet is really good, too. I think that gets underrated a little bit.
What's the Mediterranean diet? Sorry.
It's just like a lot of lamb, fish, the salads, the Greek salads, the Italian, stuff like that. It's not the pastas and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that. Like feta cheese. I think it's actually really good for you.
But they say like when you eat pasta in Italy, it's made completely different. Than
Well, they
if you buy
use
it in the
different
store.
seeds, right? The pasta, the wheat is different.
You don't feel like sluggish.
Like you can eat
after it.
pizza there, and you can eat bread there, and it's completely different. And I was told because the seeds, they use a different type of seed in their wheat and their flour and stuff like that. Don't
That's same
quote
with
me on
bread
it, but I
then,
think that
Interesting.
because I remember the couple of times I was there, we would eat like that. You have a whole pizza and you just still feel great. It's not like you order a pizza in the States and you eat and you just feel like you're not moving. It's just like, blah, you feel heavy and fat. It's different.
But that was the same thing. Remember that pop pizza? We talked about this earlier today. When it opened in town in Motala, when we lived in Sweden.
They were the shit when they opened up, but then
But
they
you
fell off.
didn't feel like shit after eating that.
No, but you did towards the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because me and Johan, right before I left, he came over and hung out, and we were hanging out and just talking shit before I moved, and we ordered that.
Yeah.
And it was good, but I didn't feel great afterwards, and I'm pretty sure he didn't. But he went home right after, so I'm pretty sure it just changed.
It became like one of the 100 other pizza places in.
You know
Motala.
what? There's something to be said about that. Have you noticed that places that place got to the point where you had a lot of options. Like the menu had everything from pizza, sandwiches, burgers. I think when you get into that type of a restaurant, the food is shit. When you go somewhere and it's specific, like it's just burgers, it's just seafood, it's just sushi, or it's just, I think the food quality is always a lot better. Have you noticed that?
Interesting, yeah.
Think about that. Like when you go somewhere, you walk in, you're like, I can get whatever I want here, from chicken fingers to salad to pizza to it's usually shit.
I've never thought about it, but yeah.
It's like when you go to restaurants that are just kind of specialized in one thing, it's usually top notch.
Oh yeah. When I went to Barcelona before we left for Bahamas, we ate at a pizzeria that was, I think it was ranked number 3 in the world. That pizza that's the same bottom as they had a pop pizza in the beginning, like a thick bottom. Fantastic pizza. And the difference between a pizza like that and a pizza where you can get the burgers and the schnitzel and all of it. Yeah, there's something to be said about someone that focused specifically on one task and just.
Well, I think also when you order that much, I'm thinking on the business end, right? If you go to a restaurant and it has that much to offer, their food quality, where they get it from, is probably really processed. It's not the best because they're buying so much stuff. But if let's say you're a steakhouse, and that's all you do is steaks or BBQ, like barbecue, like just, you know what I mean? I think that's when they drop more money on the quality of the meats or fish or, that type. I think that's why it goes. But when you've got so much to offer, you're looking for the best deals to save money you want to make money for the business, and that's probably why you feel like shit.
Yeah. No, I think it's something to be said about that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because when you go to a
noticed,
seafood restaurant,
and
you
I
only want
noticed that
seafood.
because when I went to Pop, they were like, "What do you want?" Well, all we got is pizza. They didn't offer you maybe a little salad to go with it, but everything else, it was just pizza. And then when they switched up, I got the menu, and it was like 4 pages.
I remember
It's like I was reading a Bible. I'm like, what's going on here?
The best pizzeria was still Pizza Bakaren, the Norwegian pizzeria that was right next to the cinema in town. Remember that place?
Yeah, but that was like the thick. They closed down though.
Yeah, no one liked it in town. No one.
Yeah,
loved it.
They needed it to be like They were like, no, this is different. We need it to be like the other 40 pizza places we have right next door to each other.
We like Rimini.
Yeah.
Rimini went to shit. I still like Valencia though. I don't know why we're talking about pizza so
Yeah, because
much.
no one knows what we're talking about. They're like,
Exactly.
just go off to a rant. No, but anyway. So yeah,
No, I think it's timing with food and with everything. I think you can eat, but you can't out-train a
you
shitty
can't
diet.
out-train a shitty diet.
That you can't do, but every once in a while.
Yeah, but you also can't out-diet shitty training.
It's true. Well,
No.
you can
Some
still
people think they can just eat right, but they don't do absolutely like, well, but I eat healthy. I don't walk or run or lift weights.
Are they still working out or not working out at all?
That's what I
Are we
said.
talking-
Maybe.
Are they working out
I
shitty?
think it goes both ways. I think it goes both ways. Just because you're eating right doesn't mean you don't have to be active, right? Everything is a balance.
It is.
Everything is a balance, man.